Not many junglers actually have a kit that allows them to do that. But we're going full knock-up party. We go for the Zac here, the bouncy castle. It's back. Oh boy, Kongdu Monster were the ones to bring it out the first time. We're definitely going for extreme engage from SKT. This has been the way with Blossom, has been let's all follow him in one by one and engage. And, well, a lot of Sion I mentioned in the pregame. I think Sion will be close to pick ban status in Korea, and we already see Tal bringing it out.
Well, 8.3 kind of looking exactly what we expected it to be here, Papa. The question now is, what does Kongdu Monster put in the mid lane? I hope they're not thinking about something like Talia, because another carry that would not have an escape would not be very fantastic for Kongdu Monster.
My question is, how do you get damage onto the Ezreal? Because he has 4 tanks in front of him. Here's an old pick into the Galio, the Lucian for a farm lane. You gotta say, this is about as much beef as you could ever have short of an Alistar in a game. Look at this side of SKT. Sion, Zac, Galio, and Braum will be insanely tanky. Yeah. It is, however, a return to pretty low damage, Valdez. We'll probably see full AP from Faker, so he will do some decent burst. But otherwise, Bang is kind of the only damage here. So while it's a very impressive amount of initiation and tankiness, SKT has struggled with these drafts, largely with Sivir, you'll remember, earlier in the season. So if Kongdu Monster have one lane they want to target, if you set Ezreal behind, if you can find a way to rotate through the Ezreal, which of course very difficult with how safe he is, there is damage concerns from SKT. However, the damage concerns don't matter if the game is decided pre-25 minutes. SKT have been very aggressive recently, and you look at the draft and say, SKT, they need to start bouncing in and doing a lot of knock-up parties early. Otherwise, there is damage concerns in the late game.
Blossom, for me, definitely one of these new guys coming on in as a rookie who has impressed me with just his solo queue style, but it's kind of a aggressive, I don't care really about what you're going to do. He's right in your face the entire game, and Zac is another one of these picks that's going to allow him to do just that and to allow his entire team to follow him up. So I'm excited to see him on a new pick and another one that can get right into the backline with that Zac.
Meanwhile, for Kongdu Monster, they're aware of the initiation. If the Cosmic Radiance is on point, they have options, but they need to get items onto the Lucian to have him actually to be a threat, because if you don't have that armor penetration, how are you ever going to do damage to the front line of SKT? We're getting a bit of an update here, guys. Sounds like we're not going to be ready to go straight into the game. That's why we see Tal looking a bit nonplussed in the booth, so a bit more time to talk about the comps and where things lie, but there were some issues over in the LCS on patch 8.3, so hopefully the hiccups will be resolved. All rookies themselves coming in as a lineup with Mandu and everybody else, so seeing how aggressive they were without Blossom, if this was blank on Zac, I'd be right there and saying, I don't know about the damages. Tal's looking for a lane gank.
What is this?
Level 1 gank.
Sion in the bottom side, he misses the Q. It actually, the Taric went behind him. It didn't hit the Taric, so
it's an old strategy that you have Sion at level 1, just gank bot lane. You can always teleport to the top lane and not miss much. Going for the gimmicky level 1. If you see Sion support, they'll do the same thing. See
what else he brings in. Maybe he'll play some top Swain and make everybody know about that.
He does feel like a top Swain player.
I feel like he would definitely be the guy to do it. Nobody else.
I heard Smeb said it wasn't bad, so
we got some action here. So going to be hopped upon. The kidnap will miss as the Cosmic Radiance comes in, but here comes Sejuani about to turn into a 3-on-3. Blossom's caught up a bit here. In comes Yujun, the flash coming out from Blossom. They're going on to Bang here, who's not able to get out there, but now does do the arcane shift after the flash. Now it's up to Wolf, who has all of his summoners down. That's going to be first blood. Goes over to the Taric of all people, but finally, Kongdu Monster able to capitalize.
And that, of course, is the cost of bringing in a player who's known for the carries. When he missed the kidnap, they needed to disengage. But Blossom was still there, thinking that Faker would rotate. On the minimap, as I was watching, Edge was just free damaging him in his face, so he didn't feel like he had the space to actually look for the move. No interrupt, of course, for Edge, but no real ability for Faker to guarantee the right engage. So if you watch the replay, the start of this is great. We cut off my color point because it looks like Blossom might make something happen, but it's double summoners up, ult up Kongdu Monster. He misses. They need to fully disengage at this point, but they're not disengaging. The first Q hits from Blossom. When he knocks heads in, notice that Galio was tete-a-tete with the Lucian, wasn't able to rotate in that strong. The early game comp is from SKT, and Wolf's also out of position.
He's all alone, but he's got Faker coming in here. They're going to get the knockup on a Soul who doesn't have his flash available. Wolf getting low at the same time. Cosmic Radiance almost gets the kill onto Wolf, but in the end, it's only Soul who goes down. Yujun, not in position there, was actually doing the Rift Herald. He's going to pick up that objective for just one kill.
People allowing themselves to get pretty baited in this game. First it was Blossom down bot lane, then it was the duo lane of Kongnu Monster. There wasn't a flash up on Soul, and it seems so academic that we would see the hero's entrance come through from the Galio. Do see Edge protecting the jungle camps of Yujun.
AD carry's not really taking Unsealed Spellbook anymore, but here we go. Blossom coming in, still no flash available. It's about to come off, but they are going to knock a couple heads together. That should be it with the Kidnap coming in. Another kill, this time given over to Blossom. That might even secure that first blood turret.
And that should be an illustration of why any objectives Kongnu Monster picked up in the early game should be a bonus, because there's so much wombo long-range engage that you're never safe in the bot lane when your summoners are down, when your Cosmic Radiance is down. It's all on SKT to ramp up the pace. Consider the pace ramped up, Valdez.
It's pressure in mid. Look at this again. Finally, the sums are up, but let's see if they can still lock down a kill.
It's a party.
Go on to Secret here, who is getting a bit low. Cosmic Radiance coming in. Looks like they should be able to pop this passive onto Blossom, though, who does have his passive thereby procced, and they should be able to take him out here. No TP coming in, none available. Not that they should have committed to that. He wouldn't have been able to get out, so going a little bit deep, and Blossom does go down.
You will see this from time to time. They're still going aggressively, though.
Trying to...
They really want this turret. Yeah. Chunking someone out would have represented the turret going down almost. The steal coming through from Bang, one of the best at pulling that off. SKT trying to take the mid lane turret. Do note that in all of this, the Rift Herald was wasted
during their slump. We are going to have an engage here on a Faker who isn't as tanky as you would believe, but he's got Bang right next to him, and there's that Zhonya's. Here's the counter engage. Secret in a ton of trouble here. Will he go down before the Cosmic Radiance? Yes, he will, and they're not done yet. In comes Wolf with the big knock up into that back line. They're going for Edge. Nice little dash away, but he's got some goo stuck to him with Zach coming on in. That's going to be the kill. A second one going over to SKT. This is their moment to pick up some more objectives, and maybe the Baron.
It was all provided on a platter as well, Vadas. That was the initiation from Kongnu Monster. They did not know where Zach was. You can never make those initiation plays until you can account for which part of the map Zach is on. Zach turns it around. Bang's just walking up. He's going to be a frontliner here on the Ezreal. He's got nothing to worry about, and they're trying to clean up kills everywhere on the map.
Yujin gets spot right before his recall gets off. They kill Bjorn underneath the turret with no minion wave. SKT, they're running away with this one.
And again, the fact that Kongnu Monster gave them the invitation. You don't need to give two invitations to Galio, Zach, Sion. They're turning on to the Baron. Bang is frontlining as he should, with as strong a comp as he has on SKT. The Baron will go down, and this is the worst case scenario for Kongnu. They had finally gotten a bit of stability in the game, but they unfortunately throw far too much of a lead over the way of SKT. Now 3-item Ezreal's going to show up. No one's going to have enough armor, and SKT want to close it pre-35 minutes.
This is what we were talking about. What exactly do you do with the Sejuani?
But where's Zach is the question you have to ask when you make a play onto a Galio with Zhonya's. They didn't ask the question. The Cosmic Radiance is late because the threat was only there when the Zach showed up and they realized, crap, it's being turned around. And then it's just a party. Bang.
Interaction with this
but
game.
Look who's here.
They'll have an opportunity here, but Soul is getting bursted down. He does have the Cosmic Radiance for now. Look at the backline, though. Bang is going to be locked up here. He's got a lot of people on top of him. Unfortunately, the backline for Kongnu was also pierced. We had the Varus with no escape potential getting taken out. That's going to be a second kill. Faker, Zhonya's at the last moment. Looks like they are going to pick him up in the end of this one, but Tal, he wants to get some extra KDA for himself. He wants the kill. He wants to make Sion viable. It's looking pretty viable tonight, guys, as SKT pushing on in, pick up another kill. That'll be another inhibitor here.
Yeah, if Kongnu Monster are diving the Ezreal, he's going to get away, and their carry is going to be very exposed, Val. There's nothing they could do, unfortunately. Needed the peel, didn't get it. SKT looking to break the base in 2 spots, and if they can finish the game right now, that'd be perfect for SKT.
We have our inhibitor timers up here. Thanks to Spo TV. Of course, that one on the bottom, about 5 minutes away. They're not going to be able to pick up the second inhibitor as Tal is getting low. He desperately does not want another death on his hand.
He's on the way.
He's getting out of here. See you
Cowards.
later. No death for him. Wolf actually stealing the kill there away from him. But either way, we have another engage here. Faker going to be able to get the double knock-up into the kidnap. Faker may go down here, but a couple of tanks in the back line looking to get popped as we do have Eugene going down. Here comes the Zac coming on in. Cosmic Radiance may be able to do a bit of damage to Blossom here, but actually he gets away. Look at Bang on the left side, totally left alone. Nobody can get near this Ezreal in this fight, so no escape as predicted. Gets taken out. 80 carry.
Bang once more.
Over 80 carry. He's looking for a couple more kills. Blossom looking to help out. Actually misses that one, but Seeker getting low. SKT thinking about a game 1 victory a little bit faster, perhaps, than they were expecting. A little bit of help down here. Pick up another assist for you, Bang. Looks like we're not going to be able to see that one. They're like, no, doesn't matter. Let's watch Bang dominate a little bit more on the Ezreal.
Supportal combat!
Oh boy, this is getting low. Wolf, oh, you don't get to see it. What the hell? Come on.
There's more fighting, Valdez.
More interesting than this fight. Bang is going to take out an inhibitor. Edge is trying to make this Lucian pick work, trying to convince all the LCK fans. I haven't been convinced so far. Although Sion has been very convincing, as well as Bang's Ezreal coming on in. The flash forward and another Mystic shot gets another kill for our boy Bang. And Roach is still not dead. Somehow, some way, Papa.
Yeah, this fight has been going on forever. Roach does live through all of it. He had mana, so he just basically, Bellows Breath didn't die. Soul, Bouncy Castle, goodbye. And this should be the end of the game for SKT.
See you later, everybody, on Kong the Monster. Give another kill over to SKT. Looks like Bang on the Ezreal should be the MVP of this one. That's going to be game number 1, a very dominant one for SKT.
SKT's draft really suits the team they've become, not the team that they were. With Untara and Blank, they had shown they could not pick up wins with drafts like this, with one true damage threat and a Galio mid lane. With Blossom in the lineup, mistakes and all, anything is possible for the lineup. Kongdu Monster, they had a draft that could answer this team very well, but they made the